The discussions of a sequel to An Inconvenient Truth really began quite a few years ago. Everybody thought that 10 years on, it would be a good time to have an update. So many things have changed.
In many ways, this is a very different kind of film than the first Inconvenient Truth. Things have gotten so much worse in terms of the environment. I mean, it really just has gotten to a point where every day there's just new science and new news of disasters in the environmental crisis that's going on. And on the other hand, you have this incredible, hopeful story about alternative energy. And so it's kind of a natural tension.
It's primarily a verite film where we're following the action of one character, our leading man, across the spectrum of what he's doing with his life and the drama of how that's unfolding. Hopefully what comes through in the film is the most important piece for us, which is his tenacity and sort of relentless pursuit to combat this crisis 24 hours a day.
One of the things that's really new with this movie and 10 years after the first is we can change. The evidence is really stunning. The cost reductions for solar electricity and wind electricity and battery storage and efficiency of all kinds is revolutionizing the global economy. Many of us are waiting with bated breath to see more details about what the new administration will end up doing. But he himself has given some clues that maybe he will have a mind that's more open. He's full of surprises, so we'll all be watching as he is inaugurated and as he begins his administration.
The movement, the environmental movement to solve the climate crisis, has moved beyond kind of a single historical figure. What Bonni and I noticed following the vice president around is that this has become so much bigger than any single individual. There are literally millions of people out there, world leaders, leaders of environmental groups, people in the grassroots, people in communities, literally all over the world who are fighting for this cause.
The role of climate denial is somewhat less now than it was 10 years ago. I think that notwithstanding the continued efforts of carbon polluters and other deniers, that battle has, if not been won, we have made tremendous advances.